What I want to focus on for this video is that there's 3 things that I've learned so far in this year of me being a third-year PsyD student. What is up, fam? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Phil Sarpon. This is Phil's Guide to PsyD. This channel is dedicated to all things clinical psychology, wellness, and graduate school. What I do my best on this channel is that any questions that you guys have about clinical psychology, I do my best to try and answer those questions. All right, so this video is going to be more of a recap in terms of my 3rd year in my clinical psychology PsyD program. As you guys know, I have been going through this program for almost 3 years now, which is kind of crazy to think about. And this semester has been a lot of really good things, really hard things, and a mixture of just all the above. What I want to focus on for this video is that there's 3 things that I've learned so far in this year of me being a third-year PsyD student. One of the things that I'm going to talk about is something that I've talked about previously in other videos when I was going through some of the hardest years that I thought or that I expected would be in a clinical psychology program. Initially in that video, I mentioned that the 2nd year is the hardest year just because there's so much going on. You start your clinical rotations, your practicum sites, you're going through starting your research, you're taking classes, teaching assisting, you may be research assisting. So there may be a lot of different things that you might be doing all at once. And initially, I thought that, okay, 3rd year would be a year that would be a little bit easier, a little bit better. And I have to admit it to you guys that it hasn't necessarily been the case. If anything, I'm still as busy as I was in my 2nd year, but I will say the stress is a little bit different, especially because the 2nd year was so pivotal, going through practicum sites, research, teaching, assisting, research assisting, all of those things, and also studying for this comprehensive exam. Now that I'm in my 3rd year, I'm still engaged in research and teaching and things like that, and I'm still engaged in my clinical rotation practicum site. But there have been new things that I have had to think about and new things that I've had to do in this 3rd year. And so it has made me actually the same amount of busy as I was in 2nd year, but the stress is a little bit different. And that's what I will say is that my 2nd year, the thing that I've learned, the first thing that I've learned is that I'm still the same busy, but it's a different stress. The second thing that I've learned is that now I have to really think about internship, which is crazy to think about. One of the things that I will propose to you guys, some of you guys may already be in graduate school thinking about internship and things like that. One of the things that was recommended to a lot of the students that I think is really, really helpful is to start having a preliminary list of the internship sites that you want to apply to or the places that you want to go to. The reason that this is so important is that if you already have a list in mind, in other words, if you are you have your end goal and you're working backwards, and so you have the type of psychologist you want to be, you have the site that you want to get to, and you're working backwards, a lot of times if you go to these internship sites, you will see the specific requirements that they want for their applicants. So they'll say that, okay, they want 200 hours of intervention hours when you're doing therapy. They want this amount of hours of research. They want this amount of experience. They want this or that. And so you'll be able to see that even in order to apply to that specific internship site, that your resume, your CV, your application has to be ready. And so if you can work backwards and you can know what programs you want to apply to and then start doing and fulfilling those experiences now in your 2nd and 3rd year, that is really, really important. Now, the last thing that I've learned from being a 3rd-year PsyD student is that time does fly. I cannot believe it's been 3 years that I started my program, that I went into it during the pandemic, that I was meeting my classmates and my cohort members for the first time, meeting my faculty members, starting on my research, and now to think that I'm more than halfway through and getting ready towards the finish line is absolutely mind-boggling. It's crazy to think about. And so that is one thing. Hopefully this is an encouragement for if you are starting your 1st year or your 2nd year of your PsyD or PhD program, or even if you are in high school or in college, that be encouraged that time does fly, and whatever you can do in the now, in the present moment, in terms of consistently working towards yourself to get to your goals is going to make all the difference in the end. So if you are already in graduate school and you can relate to some of the things that I mentioned, definitely put it down in the comment section below what you have learned in your previous year of being in graduate school and some of the things that you're taking away for yourself. And even if you're not in graduate school and you are looking forward to graduate school, I'd still love to know your comments or your questions about graduate school. So also put that in the comment section below. With that, guys, if you haven't already, please subscribe to this channel, like this video, and with that, I will see you guys in the next video.